Now, let me give you a real business problem here, and let's talk about how you guys would solve it. So we have this guy named Jason. Jason is an inventory manager, and he has a lot of warehouses. And he's got a pretty tough job. He's got to make sure that there's just enough stuff in each one of those warehouses to have operations. So he's got to make sure if there's an order, there's parts there. If a truck shows up, there's stuff there that's supposed to be there. They can't order too much because it's limited space. You can't order too little because now we have a problem, lost revenue. But here's the problem with Jason. As this company has grown, it's gotten really complicated. The number of SKUs have just gotten higher and higher. And now he's got to log into the ERP to do some things. He's got to log into the vendor management system for other things. He's got to log into the inventory management system for other things. And he's got to correlate all this stuff, mostly with spreadsheets, just to make sure that nothing drops. And you know what? He's making mistakes. And I think anyone would make mistakes in that chaos. Trucks are pulling up, stuff's not there. Big problem for this company. Huge revenue loss of this company. So, CIOs, how do we solve this problem? And I can tell you historically how we solved this problem, because we all did it. And that is, obviously, we're going to have to consolidate these systems into one so that everything is integrated. So when that order is placed, we get that part, the backfill of that part is coming in, everything's all completely run together, all in one continuous motion. This will solve the problem. Absolutely, it will solve the problem. You bet it'll solve the problem. That's the traditional line of thinking. But what about this? What if I create an intelligent workspace that is presented to Jason? And this intelligent workspace logs into each 3 of those systems on his behalf. And we push a bunch of AI and analytics on top of it with this particular persona-based, meaning that this is a persona-based workshop for an inventory manager. And what it says up here is, hey, Jason, you're going to have a stockout risk in 3 days if you don't do something about it quickly. It's going to impact $45,000 of revenue. Now, here's a couple things you can do about that, Jason. You can do a quick, fast order, a rush order, and try to get it in there in time. You can do an inventory movement from one warehouse where you have it in stock to the warehouse that you need it at. And here's the level of probability that each one of those are going to be successful in these 3 days. And then he goes and clicks which one he wants to do, and it's automatically done, including approval workflows. 3 clicks. Now, you can also see our chat bot that we put up on there, so Jason can say, how many more of widgets X do I have in warehouse 5? All the way down to who won the Dallas Cowboys game last night? Probably wasn't the Cowboys. So let's just think about this problem then, from the traditional thinking of solving this problem. How long do you think it would have taken to do an application consolidation project to get those 3 inventory supplier system and ERP system and consolidate them? How long do you think that would take? How expensive do you think that would be to solve this problem? 3 years, 4 years, 10 million, 50 million? How long did this take? Guesses? 2 months. We have got to rethink how we attack enterprise IT problems using the technology that we have available today to solve problems. We have got to unprogram. I had to unprogram. The program, we must upgrade every 3 years. We must do this. We challenge everything. This is a new era that has blown all conventional thinking out of the water.